The salon smelled like lavender cuticle oil and fresh acrylic powder when the first whispers began. Serenity Nail Lounge wasn't just any spot. It was the place for Houston's elite women to show off perfectly sculpted almond sets and glassy gel finishes. The owner, Vanessa Tran 38, always said her business was built on beauty, luxury, and trust. What nobody knew was that trust was about to crack faster than a rushed acrylic overlay. That afternoon, Vanessa floated from station to station in her tailored ivory pantsuit, definitely overdressed for a nail salon. Her diamond tennis bracelet caught the light as she checked in on her nail techs, but her mind was somewhere else. Across the street, an unmarked black SUV had been parked for 2 hours, and Vanessa noticed it every single time she glanced out the window. Clientele that day included Lisa Carmichael, a high-powered real estate broker with a taste for neon French tips, and Darlene Ochoa, a middle school principal who swore by dip powder. The women laughed about weekend plans, blissfully unaware that in the back office, federal investigators were building a case thick enough to ruin the serenity of serenity. Early the next morning, Vanessa arrived before her staff. She always claimed it was to set the vibe with candles and playlist, but really, it was to check her books. Behind a false wall in the office, she kept 2 sets of ledgers, one for the IRS and one for her investors. The real money didn't come from nails, it came from funneling cash through fake beauty supply invoices and training sessions that never existed. What Vanessa didn't know was that one of her junior employees, Samantha Sam Rivera, had stumbled across an old binder tucked behind a box of polish swatches. Sam, a 24-year-old nail tech with caramel curls and a knack for ombre designs, thought she was helping by organizing supplies. But when she flipped open that binder, she found handwritten notes, account numbers, offshore transfers, and initials she didn't recognize. Sam didn't say anything right away. She just tucked the binder back, her acrylics trembling against the pages. That night, she couldn't sleep. She replayed Vanessa's sudden wealth. The new Tesla, the designer bags, the $10,000 chandelier in the salon lobby. None of it made sense, not on nail salon income alone. It was a busy Saturday, walk-ins lined up at the door, mimosas flowing in champagne flutes, and pedicure chairs buzzing. That's when Karen Whitmore, a client with sharp cheekbones and an even sharper business background, sat down for her gel pedicure. Karen wasn't just any client. She was a former accountant who had worked in corporate fraud investigations. While chatting with Sam, Karen mentioned noticing how Vanessa always asked for cash payments from certain VIP clients, and how those transactions were never logged into the salon's official system. Karen laughed it off with a sip of her mimosa, but her tone was serious. "Sweetheart, if the IRS ever steps in here, this whole place is going down faster than a broken nail in acetone." Sam froze. She hadn't told a soul about the binder, but Karen's words felt like a warning, or a confirmation. That night, as Vanessa locked up, she noticed a single folded note taped to her office door. In neat handwriting, it read, "We know. It's only a matter of time." Vanessa's hand shook as she peeled the note from the door, her diamond bracelet clinking softly against the knob. She scanned the dark salon, every shadow looking heavier than usual, every creak of the floor echoing like a warning. Vanessa was used to control. Every detail in her salon was curated down to the polished display. But this note meant someone had stepped into her private world, someone who knew her secrets. She shoved the paper into her Louis Vuitton tote and locked up faster than usual, her heels clicking like a countdown across the marble floor. The next morning, whispers swirled among the staff before the salon even opened. Sam heard it first, clients canceling appointments without explanation, as if they knew something bad was brewing. And then came the stranger, a man in a crisp gray suit, walking in without an appointment, pretending to ask about a gift card for his wife. But Sam noticed how his eyes darted past the polish racks, toward the back office door. He wasn't there for nails, he was there for answers. Vanessa tried to keep her composure as the man in the gray suit lingered, but her voice wavered when she offered him a tour of the salon. Sam, pretending to restock polish bottles, caught the way his gaze flicked to Vanessa's tote, the same tote where the note had disappeared the night before. The tension was thick, like the air right before a thunderstorm. And in that moment, Sam realized something chilling. Whoever left that note wasn't just warning Vanessa. They were watching her, even now, from much closer than anyone imagined. That evening, after the salon closed, Vanessa sat alone in her office with the blinds drawn tight. She replayed every interaction from the day, trying to figure out who was circling her, to the channel where mystery meets obsession. I break down chilling cases, shocking twists, and unsolved stories you won't stop thinking about. Disclaimer: the crime stories shared on this channel are fictional and created purely for entertainment purposes. Viewer discretion is advised, as the themes may still include sensitive or suspenseful content. Watch as I bring you thrilling tales well. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss an upload.